Hey guys, your girl J Bella, and I'm back with another video. So in this video, you'll see me, doing a get ready with me, and then I'm doing story time, and I'm doing a mini vlog all in one. Yes, I'm giving you 3 in 1 since I haven't been on active in my social media lately, and that's on me. That's really on me. But I'm coming back, baby. That's it. I'm coming back. And coming back stronger. So there's going to be a lot of different things going on my channel. You're going to see hair videos. You're going to see makeup tutorials. You're going to see a lot of new stuff. Doing a lot of chit chat. Everything else. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of stuff in this video. It's going to be So just to let you know, this video has been made later on in the day. My little intro right here has been made in later on in the day. So yeah, it's like nighttime now. Still got a full weekend. Okay, let's get into this video for real now. So I am in a rush, a big rush. I have to go to an interview today. And I'm already behind schedule because I was too busy looking for my piece to hold my phone, so I had to improvise. And yeah. So basically, where have I been? I've been trying to hustle, trying to work. I'm trying to get back into my videos. I've been trying to do different things. I had a hairline that I had to put on hold because the frontal that I had wasn't working for me. I didn't like the frontal because it would bald, like it would start having bald spots. That was no bueno. So yeah. So right now I'm mixing my foundation. I have a mixture. This is already a mixture because I mixed it with 2 different colors because it was too light already. And then I have this, which is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 360. But what I don't want to have is like heavy makeup on, so what I'm doing is putting lotion in it, and then mix it up, of course. I'm gonna use my Morphe brush to mix it. Well, I'm gonna have some new videos coming up. Right now I'm in the process of editing one of them. I should have finished it last night, but of course not. I'm too tired. Like I said, I was too tired, so I just went to bed. So I should finish it today. What else? If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. Decided to write it out. I have a lip gloss line, but I'm not gonna put it out just yet because there's some other things I want to handle first. Yeah, so I can show you 2 of my lip glosses that I made. These 2. This is Pretty in Pink, and this is Snow Globe. So yeah, I'm gonna be wearing Pretty in Pink today. What else? Drama, of course, is always. Oh, I didn't even do my eyebrows. That's how crazy it is. That's how bad I'm rushing. Normally, I do my brows first. I always do my brows first. But of course, since I'm rushing, everything I get mixed up. Okay. So, yeah, drama. I had a friend. This is our second falling out now. And a lot of people told me not to talk about it, don't put it on my page, whatever. But I feel like I need to talk about it, let me vent, basically. Because I need to clear some shit up. This is like, oh... So, y'all all know the little Zeus channel and how Black China has basically a TV show with them. So, gotta focus. Okay. So how Black China has a show with them and how she basically used all her staff and her best friend of so many years and make them look bad to make herself look good, right? Honey, when I say people, they're in a world today, we have fake clout friends or fake friends or basically fake friends, clout freak friends, whatever you want to say it, how you want to say it. Basically what I mean is by that is people who say they're your friend and, you know, basically whenever you go into, let's see, I'll open my nostril, but basically whenever you go into like a struggle or whatever the case may be, and they act like they really there for you, want to see you do better and all that extra stuff, but in reality they just taking all that information in, so when the time comes they can throw it back in your face and try to go over social media and try to blast you to make them look good. And okay, if the phone look crooked, my bad, you see, and just had to fix it. But basically what Black China did to her peoples, and I have a story time about that. I had a friend, I must name her Alexa. What time is it?
It's 8:24 a.m.
I'm gonna name her Steph. Now, Steph, I knew from my second high school, not my first high school, not middle school, none of that, but my second high school. And we became cool. I don't know how, but we became cool. And she basically, you know, we've been through a lot. So, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my eyebrow because I can see it's uneven. There we go. So yeah, Steph, we had our first falling out because she claimed that I called her a whack bitch because she didn't want to do a certain thing. Now, I would never call any of my friends any type of crazy name, any type of whack bitches or whatever, because that says a lot about me. If I'm calling you that, then clearly I'm one too because I've been hanging out with you. Right? Right. So that was that. Then I left her alone. She tried to go on social media again. Well, she did go on social media. Instead of calling me and saying, yo, I felt a certain way, I didn't like how you said this, that, and the third, you go on social media, you ignore me for weeks, for months actually, and then you go on social media and start talking your shit. So I put 2 and 2 together and realized she was talking about me. Cool. So I inboxed her like, yo, what's up? What's the problem? No response. Go back on her Snapchat, still talking mad junk, da da da. So I put on my Snapchat, it's cool. Like, you don't have to go to this extent. Like, it's fine. We don't want to be cool with me, da da da. It's all good. Stay blessed, love. Basically. So she sent me a video, just like, oh, you're not about that life, da 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 da. Like, you already know what it is. You talking crazy. Okay. Left the girl alone. Didn't call her, didn't text her, didn't hit her up, nothing. One day I went to the doctor's office and she hit me up because I was selling hair at this time. She hit me up and was like, should I use the same one? Let me use this one. She hit me up and was like, hey, I wanted to buy some hair. So you sell hair? I wanted to buy some hair. Okay. Well, these are my prices. You know, I don't care about the drama. I was over it. It's been a whole year. I left the girl alone for a whole year. Didn't talk to her, didn't hit up. I gave her that space. Right? So that happened and she hit me up, whatever. I gave her my prices. Then she was like, you know, what's up? How you been? I've been good. Chilling, working, hustling, as you can see. Like I always do. And she was like, oh yeah, I gotta tell you something. Tell me what? And then she was like, is your number still the same? Da, da, da. I can FaceTime you and gotta show you instead of really telling you. Okay. yeah, my number's still the same. She has a baby now. Oh, I was a little shocked. I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. Like, knowing you, I didn't expect you to have a baby. Especially before me. Like, I thought I'll be the first one before she did. Oh, so we both did. But that's just that. Then that's led to us talking again, you know, making amends. We went out, of course, I paid for it. And we had brunch, I should say, or whatever. We went to IHOPs. And, you know, we talked it out. Like, what was the issue, whatever. And the issue was, it was a big misunderstanding. And you went to social media instead of talking to me as your friend. You know? And she was like, yeah, you're right. You know, that was on me. She took up that, you know, part. So later on we became friends or whatever, and then I started having some issues where I had to leave my house. And, you know, it's been months later, and, you know, I had to leave my house or whatever. And, you know, talking to her, whatever, she told me to come to her house. Okay, cool. Then we was talking to one of my other friends. That's another story time. And I went upstate to be with her. Cool. Came back down to New York because it wasn't working out there. I couldn't find a job in time. But that right there told me everything, because after all that job searching I did, and the week that I left to come back to New York, all them jobs that I've been applying to and everything, because I've been out there for months, about 3, 4, maybe 5 months, basically the majority of the summer. And all that time I've been looking, I couldn't get a job. When I came back, the week that I came back, they all started calling. And it's like, that's crazy, but that's pretty clearly a plan from God that, you know, I wasn't meant to be out there. So come back, got a job in a reasonable time, and, you know, started working. So one day, she invited me to her family's barbecue. And I was like, cool, no problem, let's go. And basically, what happened was, I bought some drinks. I bought the thought juice, basically. And, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm rushing, and I'm trying to make sure everything's good. But yeah, I bought some thought juice. I bought 2 cans, and we split it. So basically, 1 can each. We was drinking that, it was fine. We ate food before we got to the barbecue. And, you know, that was that. So basically, I was already feeling, you know, nice, but I wasn't drunk or nothing like that. And, you know, feeling nice, chill, waiting for the evening to start. And she wasn't drinking, like, she basically had half a can. Like, she poured it into the cup. It was basically half a can. And, you know, she wasn't drinking as much as me just yet. Like, I had my whole can, I drank that. But she wasn't drinking as much as me because she had her baby. Okay, no problem. I'm not, you know, coming at you about that. You have your own responsibilities. So, finally, we get to her family barbecue in Harlem. And, you know, me and her family, I already know her mom, her sister, whatever. But I didn't know the rest of her family. So I'm meeting them. saying, hey, what's up, you know, being polite, because I got manners. And, you know, they talking, we chilling, and they bought more alcohol. But mainly they bought different drinks, but she had bought wine called Sweet Bitch. So, okay, cool, you know, no problem. So I had some of that. That is regular. You know, I had a cup of that. So at this point, I had a whole can of the Thought juice and a cup of the Sweet Bitch. So that was my last cup, and I knew that because, you know, not really. It wasn't really my last cup. I was just like, okay, you know, I'm going to take it slow now because it's going to be for the rest of the night. And I don't want to get lit, you know. So, and especially around people I don't really know like that. So, that was that. And then I had their food. They had regular barbecue food, hamburgers, hot dogs, da da da. And then they had some type of potato salad. I didn't know what the hell it was. I thought it was regular potato salad, so I took it until after I took it, I started really seeing it. It was just a bunch of stuff mixed in together. I'm like, okay. So, you know, since I already had it on my plate, I didn't want to be rude and not touch it. So I, you know, took a bite or two, tried it. Didn't like it too tough. You know, you're not gonna like everybody's cooking. That's okay. So that was going on, and that took a turn. After I ate the food, I guess the food and the drinks wasn't mixing well in my stomach. And so with me, I'm very aware of my body. I know what the hell's going on. I'm like, you know. So with that said, I felt something was wrong. So I asked them, can I use their bathroom? They was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Go upstairs. Had to wait for somebody else because they was in the bathroom. And so after they came out, I went to the bathroom. So I let God have his way. And, you know, I had to throw it up. So I wasn't sloppy. I wasn't messy. None of that. I was talking to everybody. I was very, like, aware of my surroundings. Like I said, communicating, all that other stuff. And, yeah. So I guess they heard me in the bathroom. And Steph came in the bathroom. And it's like, yo, you good, and seen me. And then at that point, she was like, yep, trying to wrap it up. So basically, she had to, you know, she got me water, whatever, so I can drink to feel somewhat better or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, she got me a bag just in case I need to throw up again. And that was that. So, then I'm like, I just need to sit. I just need a minute. She was like, no, if my mom figured out what's going on, then she's gonna be ready to go home, and I'm not ready to go home, and this, that, and third. I said, I'm not saying leave, you know, just give me a minute. Like, I need a minute. Let me get myself back together, and I should be fine. Mind you, it's hot. It's during the summertime. It's hot. Nope. She still wasn't feeling it. I think I should take my contour a little darker. She still wasn't feeling it. It was like, basically, you gotta go. She didn't say, she actually did say that. I'm not gonna hold. She did say that, like, you gotta go home, this, that, and third. Okay. I'm like, whatever at this point. And I'm like, I'm supposed to spend the night at your house. I already told, whoever I need to tell, like, just in case something happens, they want to, like, oh, where you at? They already know I spend the night at your house. We already had this set in stone. But of course not. So that happened. We go downstairs. She packed my stuff up. She go downstairs. We all go downstairs. Me, her, and her cousin. And she had a cousin call me a Uber. Now, the Uber driver was taking too long for her. I heard her. Like I said, I'm very aware. I hear everything that's going on. So the Uber driver was taking too long for her, and I heard her say, yo, where the hell is the Uber driver? I'm about to leave her. So you about to leave your friend who's not feeling right? Like, now one thing somebody told me is that, you're a grown-ass adult. You don't need to, anybody to, take you home or whatever. And I said, I understand that part. Like, that's all good. But if you're my friend and there's something wrong, don't send your friend in a cab by herself and just, there you go, send you on your way home or whatever. Like, if you had to leave, girl, I would have bought you some alcohol back. I would have had you, like I had before. So don't make it seem like it was anything else other than that. So that was that. And then so yeah, left, whatever, got home. I barely remember the cab ride home. Got upstairs to my family's house, and I wasn't feeling well. Mind the stairs is like mad steep. So in my situation, it was a wrap. Like, it was a wrap. So then, basically, things happen at my family house to where now my family think that, I'm this sloppy drunk and everything else. I'm like, that's not me. I'm not that type of person. Y'all just caught me in a situation that wasn't me. So that was that. And so now I had to do damage control with my family. So mind you, this girl didn't call me that night to like, yo, are you in the house? Let me talk to your aunt. And nope. Too busy worried about her because that same night before I left, she was like, I'm not even lit yet, da 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 da. Like, I'm not ready to leave. I'm not even drunk yet, da da da. So you too worried about getting lit, getting drunk, than your friend being safe. Okay. Okay. That's cool. I see you. Like, I see you. It's okay. I see you now. So, with that said, and people was warning me about her, like, nah, I don't think she's a good friend. Something's off about her. Especially when we had a falling out before. So, yeah. So she texted me the next day, like later on the next day, like around 2 or 3 or something like that. And she's like, yo, are you good? I didn't respond because I was in my bag, like that ass. Like any other person would be. excuse me. So I didn't respond. She texts again. Yo, are you good? So I'm gonna try to put it on the screen somewhere. I'm gonna try. And again, didn't respond. Then, mind you, didn't say nothing. I just needed my space at that time. So I didn't respond to her, didn't text her. Her man's texted me, her boyfriend, like, she only known for a week. Her boyfriend texted me. And I didn't respond to him at first. But he kept texting me. I'm going to put that there too. And then he was like, I got, wanted to talk to you, da da da. I'm like, huh? Talk to me about what? So that's what I responded. So, yeah. He just was like, oh, how are you? What's up? This, that, third. And whatever. So I'm like, this is weird. So I didn't respond after a while. Like, I just didn't respond to him. I let that homie alone. That's not even my man's. I don't need to talk to you. Because we're not going to have a whole conversation. And then she sees it and then make it seem like I'm some messy bitch. Nah. Okay? No. So, that was that. Then, taking my time. Needing my space. Da-da-da. And, it's been, a month or two? So, now I'm on my social media. I got myself back together, somewhat. Got my job, working in a school system. Just doing my thing, basically. Just trying to get my hustle back up. And, yeah. So, and then also, since I have myself set, got my first couple of paycheck, whatever. So I'm like, you know what, let me get back onto my YouTube. Let me really get serious with it. Let me get back to my, social media platforms. So that was that. And then I'm, posting like, hey guys, what's up, da-da-da, regular. It's like, I'm trying to post more on my social media. And I'm trying to get back on my YouTube. Like, basically asking the people who did follow me what they want to see on my channel and everything. Mind you, at this point, we didn't block each other, none of that yet. So, I see, I've been watching her stuff. I see, pictures of her baby doing well, whatever. The girl's pretty, little baby is pretty. I'm not petty where, I'm gonna violate, da-da-da-da. No, kid has nothing to do with them. I'm not talking to you, that's just that. Yeah, so, after that, she watched some of my stuff on my social media. I watched some of her stuff. She wasn't on YouTube. She's not on YouTube, but she has an Instagram. So, her stories and her Snap and all that stuff. So I watched it, whatever. Keep it pushing. I watched like 1 or 2 stories or little quick videos, and I swipe on to the next person, So then I guess when she started seeing me saying, I'm trying to get back on my YouTube stuff, trying to post more, this, that, and third, she felt the type of way. I don't know how, but sis felt the type. So she felt the type of way or whatever. And she was like, she posted on her thing. It's like, oh, bitches that want to be out here, want to be running around. I just posted on the screen and saying like, I don't want to ruin her image, so I'll call her out, but I want to ruin her image. Okay, didn't respond. What she do? I'll post, like, I have screenshots. I will post it on here. Like, actually, I can, so I will post it on here. And it's like, girl, what's your issue? You just came out of nowhere. Normally, when somebody is not talking to you, when somebody's not talking to you and they stop fucking with you or whatever the case may be, you leave that alone. Like, you don't say nothing. Okay, you catch the hint. Cool, no problem. I go on my day. Or you just hit them up like, we not cool no more, whatever. No, this girl want to always take stuff to social media and talk shit, because that's what she do all the time. She talks so much shit. Like, I'm gonna show you the screenshots and everything. It's like, girl, you doing all of this for what? Like, what are you really gaining out of this? And she's just talking shit, like crazy shit. And then she want to save my whole government out.
Snapchat. Janico Humphreys, whatever sub you threw, whatever little message you sent me via Snap, I don't give a fuck. Because how I see it is, you had months, maybe what, 2, 3, 4 months to hit me up and state how you felt. If anything, you owe me an apology. That's first and foremost. So whatever you think you subbing me or however you feel, you're not like that. Stop. What else? Yeah, basically you owe me an apology. I was good to you and I let you stay in my crib and you trying to act funny style. Bitch, don't ever act funny style with somebody that let you sleep in their bed. Okay? Remember, you was homeless, not me.
Like, girl, you really that serious? You taking it to that extent? Like, is that necessary? Mind you, after she said all that stuff, I didn't say nothing about her. Didn't say nothing about the situation. I just kept doing me, like, I'm trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to get myself together, blah, blah, blah. You're taking all of that and just trying to expose me. Saying all my downfalls and this and that. Saying how one of my exes, how they left me, this and that. No, I left him, and he could tell you his damn self. I left that ass, okay? I broke up with him. So, you want to take that situation and try to expose me. But you had a kid with a man, a deadbeat. He's not even a man, a little ass boy, a deadbeat who didn't take care of his other 4 kids. You knew this, and you decided to have a kid with him. Y'all decided, he basically like, yo, let's have a kid. And you was like, yeah. And you thinking that he was going to take care of your daughter. And look what happened. He don't take care, now you're mad. And then you want to try to expose him and call everybody else who don't fuck with him and set him up where he got jumped twice in one day. And you sitting there laughing at it. This is why people don't really fuck with you like that. This is why all your friends stop fucking with you. Because you're a negative source of energy. Like, even you're mad because I decided I want to go back on my social media and do something. Like, really? Like, really? Like, your best friend from high school, let's call her Shay, and she's on her social media shit. She had her baby first, and she's on her social media shit, and then you're mad. You told me out of your mouth, like, you told me this out of your mouth, that she's a clout chaser, and how basically she wanted, you know, be on this social media, and she's not like that, and da da da. You see her, I have her on you know, social media as well, because I know her from high school as well. She's doing her thing. She's being happy. She's enjoying her life. She's going out and doing things. You don't ever want to go out. The only time you go out is with a whole bunch of niggas. You go out with a whole bunch of dudes. And those dudes that you claim that's your friend, that's not your friend. That's your Every time you go out with these dudes, you tend to fuck them. Those are not your friends. Those are your fuck buddies. Those are your little side pieces. Know the difference. And then another thing is, she want to come at me, but sweetheart, dudes that I mess with, they do things for me, okay? They give me money. They don't take me to no motel if we want to hang out and want to do something and spend the night together. They don't take me to no motel. They take me to hotels, okay? I'm not going to go stay where prostitutes and junkies and all that stuff be at. And two, I do things for myself as well. Like, I go out and do stuff. You don't want to go out. The only time you go out is with these dudes that you claim as your friend, but they're really not your friends. And it's like it's so much. Like, I have to elaborate this on in a later time. I'm gonna come back after my interview and talk more about this, because this is crazy. Like, now I was gonna talk a little bit about it, but now I gotta talk about it, okay? So I'm using my lip gloss. It's pretty in pink. And that should be it. The dudes that she messes with, she want to talk about me and my ex. Sweetheart, even though the fucked up shit my ex did to me, my ex did a lot of good shit for me as well. So, my ex, whenever he came to visit me, he always took me out. And he took me out to nice places, okay? Whenever we have trips, he takes me out. When I went to visit him in Virginia, both times, he took me out. We did things together. For Valentine's Day, he took me to the Poconos, honey, okay? And paid for everything. I never really had to pay for anything when it came to him, or any type of dudes that I hanged out with. I never paid for not one shit. I never had to, because they always had me. But with my ex, I did split in the money with him, because that's my man, you know? That's what you do in a relationship. Shit goes half-half. Majority of the time he paid for everything. Sometimes I paid half. So, sweetheart. Then, outside of my ex, I had another ex where he gave me his whole fucking card, bro. He gave me his whole credit card. I was good. Any dude that I was with, I was good. Okay? So let's get that straight. 2, you know something's off when my ex who gave me that credit card, he already been on my channel, so Anthony. When I was hungry, I was at your house, I wanted food, but I didn't want to buy food. So I hit up Anthony. I'm like, hey, what's up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know, can you buy me food? Because I'm hungry. He was like, yeah, what do you want? So she wanted something too. She wanted my man. Even if we wasn't dating at the time or whatever, that's still my man. was gonna buy me food. You try to get me to ask him to buy you food too. He don't have to buy you shit, bro. Like, at all. So he bought me food. Just me. So I'm sitting here talking to him as well on the phone. You hear her, but she in the fucking background screaming, like, what the fuck is taking so long? Is he gonna save your food or not? Why you putting a time limit on my man on buying me food? Like, baby girl, come on. Like, what are you doing? Why are you so much in a rush for him to buy me food? You know? Like, when you talking to your man to get you something, like, it's not like, yo, buy me this and that's it. No, like, you actually gotta talk to them. Like, when any female who's trying to swindle, I wasn't swindling him, because if I asked for something, he would just give it to me. You know, that was the type of dude he was. But in the world we live in, with the females, they're trying to swindle a dude to do something for them or get them something. You just don't, like, give me this and that's it. These niggas gonna look at you like, fuck. Especially if you're not giving them any pussy. You know, it's just like, nah, you gotta talk to them. You gotta, you know, finesse them. That's how you're supposed to do it. She don't realize that. Because she don't do that. Because she don't get nothing out of these dudes that she be talking to. She don't get nothing out of these dudes that she be talking to, who only use her for her vagina. That's it. You go out with them. The most they do is buy you something to drink. They buy a bottle with you, take you to a motel, and fuck you. Sweetheart, they don't give you no money because you got a kid now. Okay? So you gotta put the work in. You wanna take me out? You wanna go here with me? You wanna do this with me? Give me some money. You know, I got a kid to worry about. Not just no, okay, let's go out, you gonna get me lit? No. I need some money. Send that money my way. Like a situation where this dude that she known that she was messing with, and she kept claiming him as her boyfriend, but they was never really together. They was known that they wasn't together, but she just claimed him just to claim him. And so that was her man or whatever. Dude was working at Starbucks in the city, okay, in New York City, Manhattan. For you to be working at Starbucks in the city, we know that you're making money. You know, you're getting that $15, $16 an hour. And the fact that he swindled you, sis. He swindled you to buy him the iPhone 6. Like, before, at the time, the only new phone that was like the 7. So he swindled you into buying him. This is before she had her baby. He swindled you to buying him an iPhone 6. When you could have swindled him to buy you your 6. He used that same phone to talk to other females. Or your 6 Plus. Or 7 Plus, or whatever it was that came out. None of these niggas that you fuck with, the bum niggas that you fuck with, can never do nothing for you. They always swindling you and just using you for your pussy. That's no bueno. You're mad at the fact that I stopped talking to you and don't want to be bothered with you at the moment. You couldn't let me have my space. You're mad at the fact that your so-called best friend, she's on her social media building her platform and doing her thing, and you're not. You're mad at the fact that your baby father played you, had a kid with you, and not taking care of his child. And you can't get some child support from him because he don't have a job. He can't keep a job. Even with his SSI checks, he barely get anything. And then with that, he got to split it with 5 kids. sis, you can never really talk shit about me. Yes, I had my struggles. Yes, you know, I was kicked out, whatever. But I always hustled. That's one thing. I always find a way to get money. You don't. Support. Now, I have my businesses or whatever. She knows I'm a makeup artist. And she always asks me to do her makeup. You know, I'm going to pay you this, that, and the third. Okay. She never once paid me. At all. Not fucking once. And the fact that I make wigs as well. It's crazy that how you're my friend. You can't support my business. You always want me to do your makeup, but you can never pay me. That's why I stopped doing her makeup. And you never want to pay me, but your mom pays me to do her hair. Pays me to make her wig. But you can't pay me. That's the problem. And another thing is, she never want to go out. She always claims that she wants to go out and do stuff, but she never want to go out. So you have a job, I have a job. I'm like, yo, let's go out, let's link. You know, we're in sight. But when you don't have a job and I want to go, I'm like, you know what, I'll pay for you because I want to go out. You quick on that. Like, you gotta watch out for people. They'll use you and pretend that they're your friend, but then once something goes wrong or they feel a type of way, they're ready to run to social media and want to tell all your business. Now, on my channel, I don't want to use this channel as, you know, talking mad shit about people. I don't want to be a negative page. But this, I had to just speak out. Like, I needed a vent because you try to play me. Like, you think I played you when I really didn't. Try to throw a sub at you, and I never did. You did try to play me. Like, you know first of all, you know I'm not that type of person to do some fucked up, shady shit. The first time we had a fallout, she tried to fight me. She was ready to fight me. I'm not gonna fight you, bitch. Like, that's not, no. I'm on a different type of time, okay? I'm not gonna fight you over no stupid petty ass shit that you basically made it bigger than what it really was. Oh my God. There we go. Try to make it bigger than what it really was. Nah, we're not on that type of time. I'm not, you may be on that type of time, but I'm not on that type of time. So, you can keep that shit to yourself. I'm not fighting no bitch over no stupid petty ass drama. You feel me? Like, all I need to be worried about is my money. Like, I'm on my way to get a second job right now. A second job, and then as well, I'm about to start school soon. And you think I'm worried about fighting you? No, sweetheart. I'm really not. That's why when I said my piece, I said my piece. To be honest, I barely said anything throughout the whole situation. I inboxed you, said you want to talk? Let's talk. And actually, I did say my piece. I said everything I needed to say in a text. No, I wrote you, okay? I wrote you personally. But you can't do that. You're not grown enough to do that, okay? You're not. You want to quit to run to social media, run a snap, and talk your shit. That's why nobody will fuck with you. That's the difference. That's the difference between you and I. Nobody want to mess with you because you're a negative source of energy. Because these dudes, whatever you put out there and how you act is what you're going to attract. Act like a fucking bandy, a hood rat shit. Guess what you're going to get? A hood rat nigga. So that shit is that's done. I'm glad I had that shit out of my chest.